This week on Pelican's Ultimate Match Fishing, the semifinal round gets underway as bass fishing legend Larry Nixon, the General, goes toe-to-toe with two-time defending Ultimate Match Fishing champion Jacob Wheeler. Can Larry Nixon end Wheeler's 7-match undefeated streak, or will Nixon be just another victim in Jacob Wheeler's quest for a third straight championship? Get ready. Pelican's Ultimate Match Fishing begins right now.
Fish on. Whoa, big one. From Blue Water Lodge on Lake Chickamauga in Dayton, Tennessee, I'm Joe Thomas, along with Fish Fishburne, and this is Pelican's Ultimate Match Fishing. And today, the semifinal round begins, and Fish, it's big. The only guy to ever win 2 Ultimate Match Fishing championships, back-to-back, Jacob Wheeler, takes a step towards his third, but it's big because he's got to overcome a huge obstacle in the General, Larry Nixon.
Let me tell you what's going on here, folks. We're in Tennessee, and the 2 boys that aren't fishing, Wesley Strader, who Nixon sat down, and Ott Defoe, right up the road in Knoxville, not fishing. That's the story. Yes, Jacob Wheeler could repeat Pete, but Larry Nixon, I don't think he can beat him.
I don't know. It's going to be good fish, and these guys know the game so well, and they know that it all starts with the coin toss.
Larry, Jacob, welcome to the Ultimate Match Fishing semifinals. You both know how important this can be. Who's going to call it?
I'll call it.
Call it, Jacob.
Heads.
It is heads.
Go it.
I'll take second and fourth.
Second, fourth, first, and third. Good luck, guys.
Here I go again. Larry Nixon will be in control of the boat in the first quarter.
This is going to be exciting. You won't want to miss it. Let's take it to the lake.
Good luck, Larry.
Thank you.
You don't catch them all now.
Good luck,
You
Jacob.
leave me a couple, you sorry sucker.
Oh, somebody's fishing my tree. Oh, man. Gonna be one of them cold, sunny days, 2 days after a front. To me, that's the toughest day you can get in bass fishing. Hopefully my pattern is made for what's going on right now, and maybe today I can get lucky and catch a big one or two and win this thing.
I know sometimes I sound like a broken record when I say this is the match that I've been waiting for, but come on, it's Larry Nixon. It's the General fishing against our 2-time champion, Jacob Wheeler. I can only imagine the amount of pressure that Jacob Wheeler's feeling right now. Yeah, he's a smooth customer, but he's fishing against the man today.
It's insane to me to look at a veteran of the sport like Larry and see how, you know, at his age, he can compete at such a high level. I think what it is he has so much knowledge. He's forgot more about bass fishing than I know. And that's what's really the key with that.
Are we a go?
All right, guys, this is the first quarter of the semifinals. Go get them. Good luck.
Gonna be a great day. Let's catch fish, Wheeler.
Good luck, Nixon.
Good luck.
Anytime you have a weekend in the spring on the Tennessee River, boat traffic is going to be a factor. And nobody knows about it better than our local expert and UMF veteran, Andy Morgan. Andy?
Joe, the first weekend match is, that's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. These fish are still biting. It's Saturday, it's Sunday, it's the weekend, it's Easter weekend. Boat traffic is going to be a factor. Lake Chickamauga is as hot as it gets right now anywhere in this country. Lots of people fishing. It's the weekend. Boat traffic. It's going to be a tough one.
Jacob, that was over the line. Flip was over the line.
Sweet.
I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I ain't even gonna acknowledge him today.
You wouldn't?
We'll leave him alone. Leave old Mark alone.
This is the semifinals, you know. I'm going to tighten you up, bud.
Yeah, but we're moving.
All right, fair enough.
Definitely not a good sign.
Really abruptly, Larry Nixon just jerked the trolling motor up and said, let's roll. And I have to believe it looks like a local tournament is going out. And you can see the guys coming out in the background here. I think whatever he's got, he figures he needs to make a quick move and get on a spot before these guys disperse and cover up one of his spots. It's going to play a big factor today.
I don't know either. Well, usually if the fish are up, you know, if they're really up right on the bank, boy, that boat traffic really kills them dead. Now, if they're down 4, 5, 6 foot, you've still got a chance. And, yeah, I don't like fishing on Saturday, but we have to fish on Saturday sometimes.
Fish on in front of the boat.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
That's a big one for Larry Nixon. Touches the front deck.
Oh, good job, Larry.
I think I got whistled.
Yeah. Larry Nixon's on the board. I just heard him say, I just want one big one in the first quarter, and he got him.
That's a good one.
Larry.
I don't give a rat's rear. I knew it when he hit the floor.
Well, there's Nixon's first keeper of the match, and it's a great bass, but here's the problem. The whistle sounded, indicating a penalty. The fish has to be landed on the front deck. If it hits the floor or the cooler in this particular Ranger boat, it's a penalty.
He knocked the dog out of it. That's the first one I've had do that.
The line jumped like 4
I'm
feet.
talking, it jumps 8 inches straight up. I said,
Did it?
whoa!
You know, seeing Nixon put that big fish in the boat, there's no doubt. You know, your thoughts are going through your head. You're thinking about analyzing everything, understanding where that bite was. You know, that's a quality fish, and if he catches 5, you know, it's definitely going to be difficult to beat that just fishing.
Dang
In the
it.
period,
I really wanted to catch 2 that period. I got one good one, which was my goal, but I really thought I could catch 2 or 3 keepers during that period. We'll just have to see what happens the rest of the day.
Lake Chickamauga was really stingy in the first quarter for both our anglers, but Larry Nixon did manage to land one really good bass. Jacob Wheeler will be in control of the boat in the second quarter.
all right, it's going to start with you put her in gear, Jacob.
Okay. For me, starting off this morning, I knew that it would probably be pretty difficult. You know, they don't want to be up there in a foot of water when it's 37 degrees at night. So they get down there to a little bit deeper water. You know, that pattern that Nixon was running those channel banks and doing that stuff, I mean, that's a pattern that works well under cold front conditions because that's where they're going off. They don't get up on those flats. They stay back and they push to those channel banks because that's their home. You know, that's where the deep water is. They're going to sit in the deeper water. So
Jacob Wheeler literally sat down behind the wheel and only went about 100 yards and picked up a big spinnerbait and started fishing a tree in the creek. He said, I'm not going to be here long, and then we're making a move.
I'd be doing the same thing if I was up there. Too many fish to run off and leave a place like this. You got good watercolor in here and probably no generation out on the river and just fish. With the full moon, you know, we're pretty much a full moon. Usually early morning bite's not good. I mean, it's going to be 11, 12 o'clock before they really kick in. And I kind of felt like his quarter was going to be as tough as mine, but you just go fishing and do the best you can.
trying to give you a ton of room.
I'm keeping it brushed off the bluff back here.
I figured you might like it.
Deshaun. Gonna be close. I think that one might keep.
I don't know.
Look 14 to me.
He'll keep.
Barely 15, but he's got one in the box.
You know, obviously you want to go out there and catch 20 pounds. I mean, that's what you want to do. But for me, I felt like I'm realistic. I thought I could catch a few 3-pound fish and a few keepers. You know, I wanted 3 to 4 fish and had the bites to do that.
Jacob Wheeler's on the move again, and this kid plays this game as well as anybody on the planet. But right now, he's feeling the pressure. I mean, this lake is fishing very, very tough, and it is not going his way.
For me, I was fishing the moment and fishing the conditions that were in front of me. You know, knowing that I fished all over this lake before in my life. I fished, you know, from the dam all the way up to the other dam. It's just looking at each condition that I was faced with and, you know, making the best decision that I can.
Deshaun, he's taking his time with it. It might be a good one.
I don't know.
Yep, that's a keeper. Number 2 for Jacob Wheeler.
Maybe. I don't know. He don't like a keeper to me. He's barely a keeper.
You're going to make me bump all your fish day, aren't you, Jake?
Babies. Something new this season on Ultimate Match Fishing is the Strike King Big Bass Award. Now, Strike King will donate $500 to the Catch a Dream Foundation in the angler's name that catches the largest bass during each of this season's matches.
End of the period.
That's the end of a second quarter where Jacob Wheeler was able to catch 2 keepers. This match is literally a dead heat. Don't go away. Pelican's Ultimate Match Fishing will return after the break.